The remarks appeared scripted, with Mr. Trump glancing at a paper in front of him. They evoked former President Harry Truman's announcement of the U.S. atomic bomb dropped on Hiroshima, Japan, in 1945, in which he warned of a rain of ruin from the air, the like of which has never been seen on this earth. The Trump administration considers North Korea to be America's greatest national security threat, and tensions have steadily escalated this year. Pyongyang responded angrily to the United Nations Security Council's adoption this weekend of new, tougher sanctions spearheaded by Washington, following groundbreaking long-range missile tests last month that showed the North could potentially reach the continental United States with its missiles. The newly revealed U.S. intelligence assessment indicates those missiles can carry nuclear warheads. Condemning the UN sanctions, the North warned, "We will make the U.S. pay by 1,000-fold for all the heinous crimes it commits against the state and people of this country." For North Korea, having a nuclear-tipped missile that could strike America would be the ultimate guarantee against invasion by its superpower adversary, and is an ambition decades in the making. The secrecy of the North's nuclear program and the underground nature of its test explosions make it very difficult to properly assess its claims, but the new assessments from Japan and the U.S. suggest that doubts over the North's abilities are receding. In an annual report, Japan's defense ministry on Tuesday concluded that it is possible that North Korea has achieved the miniaturization of nuclear weapons and has developed nuclear warheads. Japan, a key U.S. ally, is a potential frontline target of North Korean aggression. It is unclear how North Korea's new capabilities will immediately affect how the U.S. approaches the country's regular missile launches and occasional nuclear tests. The U.S. military has never attempted to shoot a North Korean missile out of the sky, deeming all previous tests to pose no threat to America. But the U.S. could consider military action if the threat perception changes. Last month's tests of intercontinental ballistic missiles highlighted the growing threat. While those missiles landed at sea near Japan, both were fired at highly lofted angles. Analysts said the weapons could reach Alaska, Los Angeles or Chicago if fired at a normal, flattened trajectory. North Korea threatened to hit Guam with its Hwasong-12 missiles, which it says can carry a heavy nuclear warhead, and before the two ICBM launchers had demonstrated the longest potential range of the missiles test fired by the North. But Pyongyang is still believed to lack expertise to allow a missile to re-enter the Earth's atmosphere without burning up, and another work in progress is the ability to strike targets with accuracy. Meanwhile, Security and Defense chiefs on Guam said there was no imminent threat to people there or in the Northern Mariana Islands. Guam's Homeland Security Advisor George Chaforros urged calm and said officials were confident the U.S. Department of Defense is monitoring this situation very closely and is maintaining a condition of readiness. Australian Prime Minister Malcolm Turnbull described North Korea as reckless, provocative, dangerous and a threat to peace. Its conduct is illegal, it's reckless, it's provocative, it's dangerous. And it threatens the peace of the region, the peace of the world. Mr. Turnbull said a conflict with North Korea would be shattering and have catastrophic consequences. He said the global community was united in seeking to impose the maximum economic pressure on North Korea to bring them to their senses without conflict. South Korea's Unification Ministry, which deals with matters related to North Korea, said the North's army statement hurt efforts to improve inter-Korean relations. Ministry spokesman Baek Tae-hyun said Seoul remained committed to both dialogue and sanctions for solving the North Korean nuclear problem and called for Pyongyang to stop its provocations.